Hey there, welcome to the Narrative Reading Bible Podcast. My name is Jessica. Today we are continuing our readings through Volume 4 of the Narrative Reading Bible Collection, and we are going to be reading from Book 4 of Psalms. I will read an introduction to Book 4, and then we will dive into the text. We are going to be reading pages 209 to 217. These Psalms declare God's eternal power, justice, and holiness. They call people to worship the Lord with awe and joy, recognizing Him as the sovereign King over all creation. The psalmist contrasts God's unchanging nature with human frailty, urging trust in His righteous rule and faithfulness in times of trouble. Let's dive into the reading. Introduction to Book 4 of Psalms. Book 4 of the Psalms, Psalms 90 to 106, shifts the focus from Israel's struggles and laments to an overarching affirmation of God's sovereignty, eternality, and unchanging faithfulness. This section, emerging after the intense questions and pleas of Book 3, offers a powerful reminder that while human circumstances are uncertain and kingdoms fall, God remains constant, ruling over all creation. Book 4 speaks to a people in need of reassurance, calling them to trust in God's eternal presence and sovereign power, even as they face the consequences of their own failures and the apparent absence of the Davidic monarchy. The collection begins with Psalm 90, a prayer attributed to Moses that contrasts the brevity of human life with God's eternal nature. From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. This psalm sets the tone for Book 4 by reminding readers of God's enduring presence, urging them to find their hope and security in Him rather than in earthly powers or fleeting circumstances. This message continues throughout the Psalms in Book 4, which often express praise for God's majesty, His authority over creation, and His ability to save His people regardless of their current situation. Amid the loss of the Davidic kingdom, Book 4 emphasizes that God alone is king and that His reign is eternal. Psalm 93, for example, declares, "The Lord reigns. He is robed in majesty," underscoring that God's authority is unchallenged and everlasting. This psalm, along with others in this section, invites the people to see God as their ultimate ruler and protector, a king whose dominion is unshaken by the rise and fall of earthly powers. Psalm 95 reinforces this call by inviting worshipers to bow before God, the rock of our salvation, recognizing Him as the creator and sustainer of all life. Book 4 also contains Psalms 103 and 104, reflecting God's compassion and creative power. Psalm 103 celebrates God's mercy and willingness to forgive, declaring, "The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love." This psalm reassures the people that God's character remains merciful and compassionate, even in times of judgment. Psalms 104 then praises God as the creator who provides for all creation, encouraging trust in God's provision and care for His people. The concluding Psalms of Book 4, Psalms 105 and 106, recount Israel's history, celebrating God's faithful acts and reminding the people of His covenant with Abraham. While Psalm 105 reflects on God's faithfulness in leading and providing for Israel, Psalm 106 acknowledges Israel's repeated unfaithfulness to God and God's consistent mercy in response. These historical reflections encourage people to trust in God's unchanging promises and His willingness to restore those who return to Him. In the Bible's metanarrative, Book 4 of Psalms reorients Israel's hope toward God Himself, especially during a time of uncertainty about the Davidic line in their national future. This book emphasizes that God's sovereignty and covenant faithfulness transcend human leaders and political circumstances. By highlighting God's eternal kingship, Book 4 of the Psalms points toward the messianic hope, a promise of a future ruler who will perfectly fulfill God's covenant, ultimately realized in Jesus Christ. Further, the book's emphasis on God's reign, compassion, and creative powers invites readers to find peace in His sovereignty, worship Him for His majesty, and trust in His steadfast love. In a world marked by change and uncertainty, Book 4 calls believers to root their faith in the one true God who rules from everlasting to everlasting. This section of the Psalter reassures God's people that no matter the season, He remains their refuge and strength, and His plans for redemption will be fulfilled in His perfect time. Enjoy today's reading.
A prayer of Moses, the man of God. Lord, you have been our dwelling place through all generations. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the earth and the world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. You return man to dust, saying, Return, O sons of mortals. For in your sight 1,000 years are but a day that passes, or a watch of the night. You whisk them away in their sleep. They are like the new grass of the morning. In the morning it springs up new, but by evening it fades and withers. For we are consumed by your anger and terrified by your wrath. You have set our iniquities before you, our secret sins in the light of your presence. For all our days decline in your fury. We finish our years with a sigh. The length of our days is 70 years, or 80 if we are strong. Yet their pride is but labor and sorrow, for they quickly pass, and we fly away. Who knows the power of your anger? Your wrath matches the fear you are due. So teach us to number our days, that we may present a heart of wisdom. Return, O Lord. How long will it be? Have compassion on your servants. Satisfy us in the morning with your loving devotion, that we may sing for joy and be glad all our days. Make us glad for as many days as you have afflicted us, for as many years as we have seen evil. May your work be shown to your servants, and your splendor to their children. May the favor of the Lord our God rest upon us. Establish for us the work of our hands. Yes, establish the work of our hands. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, You are my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly plague. He will cover you with his feathers. Under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the calamity that destroys at noon. Though 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, no harm will come near you. You will only see it with your eyes and witness the punishment of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord your dwelling, my refuge, the Most High, no evil will befall you, no plague will approach your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and cobra. You will trample the young lion and serpent. Because he loves me, I will deliver him. Because he knows my name, I will protect him. When he calls out to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. A Psalm, a song for the Sabbath day. It is good to praise the Lord and to sing praises to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your loving devotion in the morning and your faithfulness at night with the 10-stringed harp and the melody of the lyre. For you, O Lord, have made me glad by your deeds. I sing for joy at the works of your hands. How great are your works, O Lord! How deep are your thoughts! A senseless man does not know, and a fool does not understand, that though the wicked sprout like grass and all evildoers flourish, they will be forever destroyed. But you, O Lord, are exalted forever. For surely your enemies, O Lord, surely your enemies will perish. All evildoers will be scattered. But you have exalted my horn like that of a wild ox. With fine oil I have been anointed. My eyes see the downfall of my enemies. My ears hear the wailing of my wicked foes. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree and grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of the Lord, they will flourish in the courts of our God. In old age they will still bear fruit. Healthy and green they will remain, to proclaim, The Lord is upright, he is my rock, and in him there is no unrighteousness. The Lord reigns. He is robed in majesty. The Lord has clothed and armed himself with strength. The world indeed is firmly established. It cannot be moved. Your throne was established long ago. You are from all eternity. The floodwaters have risen, O Lord. The rivers have raised their voice. The seas lift up their pounding waves. Above the roar of many waters, the mighty breakers of the sea, the Lord on high is majestic. Your testimonies are fully confirmed. Holiness adorns your house, O Lord, for all the days to come. O Lord, God of vengeance, O God of vengeance, shine forth. Rise up, O Judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. How long will the wicked, O Lord, how long will the wicked exult? They pour out arrogant words, all workers of iniquity boast. They crush your people, O Lord, they oppress your heritage. They kill the widow and the foreigner, they murder the fatherless. They say, "The Lord does not see, the God of Jacob pays no heed." Take notice, O senseless among the people. O fools, when will you be wise? He who affixed the ear, can he not hear? He who formed the eye, can he not see? He who admonishes the nations, does he not discipline? He who teaches man, does he lack knowledge? The Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are futile. Blessed is the man you discipline, O Lord, and teach from your law, to grant him relief from days of trouble, until a pit is dug for the wicked. For the Lord will not forsake his people. He will never abandon his heritage. Surely judgment will again be righteous, and all the upright in heart will follow it. Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will stand for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord had been my helper, I would soon have dwelt in the abode of silence. If I say, "My foot is slipping," your loving devotion, O Lord, supports me. When anxiety overwhelms me, your consolation delights my soul. Can a corrupt throne be your ally, one devising mischief by decree? They band together against the righteous and condemn the innocent to death. But the Lord has been my stronghold, and my God is my rock of refuge. He will bring upon them their own iniquity and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them. Come, let us sing for joy to the Lord. Let us shout to the rock of our salvation. Let us enter his presence with thanksgiving. Let us make a joyful noise to him in song. For the Lord is a great God, a great King above all gods. In his hand are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, the sheep under his care. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as you did at Meribah, in the day at Massah in the wilderness, where your fathers tested and tried me, though they had seen my work. For 40 years I was angry with that generation, and I said, "They are a people whose hearts go astray, and they have not known my ways." So I swore on oath in my anger, "They shall never enter my rest." Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, bless his name, proclaim his salvation day after day. Declare his glory among the nations, his wonderful deeds among all peoples. For great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but it is the Lord who made the heavens. Splendor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty fill his sanctuary. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of the nations, ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name, bring an offering and enter his courts. Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness, tremble before him all the earth. Declare among the nations, the Lord reigns. The world is firmly established, it cannot be moved. He will judge the peoples with equity. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Let the sea resound and all that fills it. Let the fields exult and all that is in them. Then all the trees of the forest will sing for joy before the Lord, for he is coming. He is coming to judge the earth. He will judge the world in righteousness and the peoples in his faithfulness. The Lord reigns. Let the earth rejoice. Let the distant shores be glad. Clouds and darkness surround him. Righteousness and justice are his throne's foundation. Fire goes before him and consumes his foes on every side. His lightning illuminates the world. The earth sees and trembles. The mountains melt like wax at the presence of the Lord, before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his righteousness. All the peoples see his glory. All worshippers of images are put to shame, those who boast in idols. Worship him, all you gods. Zion hears and rejoices, and the towns of Judah exult because of your judgments, O Lord. For you, O Lord, are most high over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. Hate evil, O you who love the Lord. He preserves the souls of his saints. He delivers them from the hand of the wicked. Light shines on the righteous, gladness on the upright in heart. Rejoice in the Lord, you righteous ones, and praise his holy name.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. We will resume our reading of Book 4 of the Psalms with pages 217 to 225. Until then, take care and God bless.